how have I forgotten, like, how to shuffle cards? I don't know what I'm playing at. Oh, goodness me. Right, there we go. I just needed to be more aggressive. I just had such a nice lunch. I've just had like all Mediterranean dips and like flatbreads, olives, hummus, tzatziki, baba ganoush. Char-grilled artichokes, stuffed peppers, yummy, and some wine. If you're going to be Mediterranean, you've got to go full muddy, right? Okay, spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Capricorn's highest good. How is Capricorn feeling in this third week of April 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting? 3 cards for how Capricorn is feeling, please. Right, we've got the 7 of Cups and it's upright. So Capricorn, you're in a space of being at a crossroads, you know, like perhaps you've just ended something or you're looking to start something, but you don't have anything going on right now. So there's many different directions, you know, as with the crossroads, choices to be made, but, you know, not a terrible task. I'm just going to put the blinds up. I've forgotten to put it up. Hang on. That's better, isn't it? It's like night time then. The blackout blinds, so ain't nothing getting through them. Hello. Hi, JT. Right, we've got the Hermit and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so what this says to me is you are coming out of something and you're starting to isolate yourself. And, you know, what you've realised is you don't want to be in this long-term relationship or marriage anymore. Because the Hermit, in the story of the Major Arcana, and this is a Major Arcana, the Fool realises that the answers lie within him. He has to soul search and be by himself for a while to figure out what he wants and what his part of things was. In a relationship, the only 2 people that know what happened is the 2 people that were in it. And, right, I'm just going to get rid of this person. How rude was that? The Fool realises that he must walk this part of the journey alone. Okay, so it's all about your third eye, trusting your gut, listening to your own intuition, and following what you believe is the right thing for you, not what society would judge as a failed marriage, or not what society would judge as a failure to be single, or, you know, worrying about status or money or 3D earthly matters, but having a really good think about whether this is something you want to be in anymore or not. The 8 of Cups is you walking away from the relationship. Okay, so because these are in the challenge, position, you're still making that decision. Okay, I think you're in the process. That makes total sense with the Seven of Cups, which is the crossroads. Hi, Rohi. I'll be answering personal questions when I get to 500 subscribers, but I'll need a super chat. I'm not going to answer questions for free. That's working for free. I do the collective readings for free, but for personal questions, you'll need to give me a super chat and then I can answer any question you want. Right, we've got so many cards that have come out here. Hang on. The Five of Swords reversed. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Five of Wands reversed. The Hierophant reversed. The King of Swords reversed. What is going on here? So many arguments, so much unhappiness within oneself. Mixed emotions, a lack of wisdom. Harsh words being spoken or sulking. A need for growth and expansion, a lot of struggles, strife. We've got the Two of Cups upright, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Chariot reversed. There's been so many obstacles, challenges, things to overcome. It's caused a lot of conflict. And a lot of unhappiness within oneself. Because the Five of Swords is verbal disagreements. Okay, when that's reversed, it's like we're trying to avoid that. The Nine of Pentacles is reversed. The Nine of Pentacles upright is someone that wishes to be, well, when it's upright, it's someone that is self-sufficient. They can pay their own way. When it's reversed, it's someone who's unable to do that. The Five of Wands reversed is trying to avoid physical altercations and inner conflict. The Hierophant reversed, well, the Hierophant upright is the major arcana for Taurus. When it's reversed, it's not learning from your mistakes. So the Hierophant upright is someone who's become the teacher. They're no longer the student. They've learned so many harsh lessons from their time in this 3D reality, living as a human being, that they're now wiser. You know, they know more, they know better. When it's reversed, it's like, I've not become the teacher yet. I keep making mistakes, going against my better judgment. Now, the King of Swords, when he's upright, is air energy. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Swords represent thoughts and communication. When this is upright, it's someone who's truthful, they're full of integrity, they mean what they say, they don't speak without really thinking it through, they don't make any moves without really thinking it through. Very strategic, very logical, a fantastic writer, a reader, you know, public speaker. When that's reversed, swords are wielded in the wrong way, meaning we're blocking communication or we're using harsh words, blunt words, you know, hurtful words. We're being manipulative, we're using our intelligence against someone rather than for the greater good. The Eight of Pentacles is growth and expansion. It's wanting to build a future with time, money and energy. The Ten of Wands upright is someone who's been so strong for so long, but they've reached the end of that cycle. So thankfully it's coming to an end. Two of Cups is two people that feel the same for one another early on. It's when you first fall in love and it's upright. Ten of Pentacles. So it's more financial, the issues here. It's more of a financial burden than a an emotional one. The Two of Cups are upright. You each feel the same for one another. The problem is money. We're not able to create lasting generational wealth with the Ten of Pentacles upright. That would be money for our children, money for our grandchildren. With it being reversed, it's a loss of generational wealth. The Chariot is reversed, so it's the major arcana for Cancer. The Chariot's about forward movement, travel, success, victory, you know. When it's reversed, there could have been loss or defeat at the last minute. We've not been victorious. Changes could be stuck, stagnant, you know, the wheels could be off the Chariot. So actually looking at it, it's a financial struggle that's going on. There's a loss of lasting generational wealth. Harsh words are being spoken, but we're not self-sufficient, Capricorn. So you're showing up as like someone that, actually, to be honest, the Nine of Pentacles reversed is someone that doesn't wish to be single. But it's interesting because you've got this decision to make, isn't it? You're at a crossroads and then you're contemplating. Maybe it's because of all the arguments. But finances shouldn't be the reason that two people split up. If you don't love each other anymore, that's one thing. But if you love each other and finances are a problem, you have to just take time to work on those and change your external realities. I mean, I can say that, you can say that, but your person might not say that. They might be throwing the dummy out because they're impatient, they don't want to wait, they want everything now. You know, I've experienced that before. Let's get some cards for the one that you're dealing with. Right, we've got the Seven of Wands, which is competition. It's being competitive. So if you were going for a promotion, you would be giving it your best shot, you know, putting on your best outfit, putting your game face on, rehearsing, you know, answers to certain questions. This is a card of being competitive. The Star is wish fulfillment, and the Page of Cups is an offer of emotion or apology. The Star can also be healing, rejuvenation, recovery. It's the major arcana for Aquarius. It could be an apology, you know, like someone's being overly competitive. They wish to heal, apologise, come forward with sorry. That could be it, because it's a combination. If it was just the Star and the Seven of Wands, I'd say they're just striving for wish fulfillment, but with the Page of Cups, there's an offer of emotion. Let's just move that. The Three of Pentacles upright, they want to work together. Yeah, this person is trying to sort things out. They're trying to problem solve. They're sorry for the arguments. They want to work together. Let's get one more. Three of Pentacles is teamwork, cooperation, coming together to build. Threes are all about community. Four of Cups is the challenge. So are they open to communication? Are they open to feelings being presented to them? Are they ready to calm down, soften up, open up? Let's get three for the outcome. King of Pentacles upright is a nice card. That's a card of financial abundance. It's being able to receive money, earn money, spend money, save money. It's a generous person. They have an abundance mindset. They gift. Their love language is to give things to people, buy things for people. They like to buy things for themselves. Okay, they enjoy material success. They enjoy making a nice home, having nice things. It's upright, so it's a very generous, wealthy person. They're well aware of their 3D reality, their earthly matters, their responsibilities. The bills get paid on time, if not in advance. Very organised person, very much down to earth, grounded, in control, but very, very generous and giving as well. So that's in the outcome. That's really nice because the issue here was finances, wasn't it? I'm just going to check back to see if we had any court cards. I feel like we did. We had the King of Swords. You were showing up as the King of Swords reversed, so quite argumentative or blocked, going quiet. So they must be the King of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Wands reversed as the outcome. Now that's an unstable home. When it's upright, 4 is a number of stability. The 4 walls to a house, the 4 legs to a chair. And the Four of Wands represents a public relationship, a public union, i.e. marriage or living together. Everyone knows about this in the local town. You're exclusive to one another. It's a divine union. Very, very public, very precious, well celebrated, So when that's reversed, it's like there's trouble in the home, there's instability. I mean, that makes sense because there's been arguments and money problems. So, but you're showing up as a Two of Cups, so you could be early on in a living situation or early on in a marriage. You could still be quite young, but you definitely have equal feelings for one another. Now we've got the Five of Cups, which is a really, really sad card. It's grief, sadness, loss, regret. It's someone wearing black in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and they're in grief and sorrow, and they see the cups. 3 of the 5 cups are spilt, and that's emotions, being poured out, lost. It's feeling emotionally distressed, because of loss. Sometimes it's literal loss like death, or sometimes it's the end of a relationship, but yeah, it seems like things are on the rocks and it's to do with finances, but then we've got the King of Pentacles upright in the outcome. It takes a while for things to resettle, doesn't it? So let's get some shadow love oracles and see what's going on with them. Why have they got the Four of Cups as a challenge? Right, this person is a late bloomer, so there could be a bit of an age gap between you, or they could just be someone that's been very sheltered. They're taking a while to kind of mature and have their own place, have responsibilities, and you might have got very frustrated with them because of this. They could have had like a more blasé attitude with money, but in the outcome they're showing up as becoming a King of Pentacles, becoming very responsible. So that's a good outcome. Enduring quest. Through struggle, build the stamina to uncover and stand by your truth. Hi, Hemlata. Hello. Enduring quest. Yeah, see, that's very positive to me. Like, it's like overcome the challenges. Overcome the challenges, it'll be fine. Let's get confessions from them. I'm going through a spiritual awakening. This person is evolving, okay? So if you were hoping that things need to change or you're going to leave this connection, they are changing. They're growing up. Through the struggles, we grow. The most growth happens when we're struggling. If everything was great all the time, we wouldn't spiritually grow. We wouldn't have any challenges to overcome or things to really soul search over. So this is all part of life's tapestry. I don't speak Hindi. I'm from the UK, and no, I don't speak Hindi. But hopefully, you'll be able to get this translated. If the subtitles are put on, mostly they are, especially on. If you go on to TikTok, I post exactly the same content on TikTok. All my content's the same, and it always adds the subtitles on. Let's get some messages from this person then. So they do really care and they are going to grow up. I want to meet up with you. I think they're going to apologise because that's over the Page of Cups. I think they're going to apologise for being immature and acting like it's not important to get the finances sorted. I'm from near Liverpool in England. Send me love and healing. I'm struggling. Others are trying to tell me what to do. I'm affected by cosmic and collective energies. I'm going to give you an offer soon. I'm not stable right now, let me fix this. So they're accepting responsibility for what happened. They want to meet up, they want to apologise. They're literally like growing and evolving at the moment. So that's really positive in terms of like your relationship and what you choose to do going forwards. Move beyond the intention to believe that this is going to be okay. Have faith. Okay, it's going to work out. That's nice. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Okay, so you're going to get what you want, and you just want financial security. You just want this person to step up and do their half of things, and that's what they're going to do. They're not going to be immature anymore. Be and community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything that you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Okay, so money is going to be absolutely fine. Lion and higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and for your tribe. Wow, that is about loyalty. Look at this lion and this lioness. they're supposed to be together. I'm doing collective readings. I'm going through the signs in zodiac order. So this is a collective reading from the sign of Capricorn. And then I'll be doing Aquarius and then Pisces. Okay. When I get to 500 subscribers, I can take super chats, which means I can do lives and I can answer your personal questions, but I'm not interrupting the group collective readings because it's going to irritate my followers. They need to see their collective weekly love reading. Right, so I'm gonna put away these cards and I'm gonna move on to Aquarius next. I'm very happy to answer questions that people have, like personal questions, if they give me a super chat, but I'll do it in lives dedicated to that, or make time at the end. I won't be interrupting the collective readings because that's what people tune in for, and that's my promise to them, which I'm going to keep. It's only fair as well to sort of give me payment if I'm working to get answers for you and do readings for you. Like, I don't know why anyone would expect to just get things for free. But people keep asking. I've got a full-time job as a high school teacher, and then that keeps me really busy. And then I try to do free collective readings for all of the zodiac signs. So if I'm doing any readings on top of that, they've got to be paid because it's my little tiny weeny bit of time that I have for myself, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I'm just working for free.